Hey my pretties, welcome back to my channel. So today's video I'm super excited to be sharing with you guys. I partnered with HelloFresh, and in case you guys don't know about HelloFresh or who they are, and I have my notes in front of me, even though I do know, because I was actually, let me tell you, I was actually considering getting HelloFresh. I've been thinking about it before I moved into the new house. I kept telling the kids, you know, once we move, I want to start getting or trying out HelloFresh. I was always interested in it, but I kept putting it off like, okay, well, when I move. And it's crazy because the way things work is as soon as I moved into this house, HelloFresh contacted me and asked me if I wanted to do a review for you guys. So of course I'm gonna say yes, because I want to see, or I want to fill it out before I purchase them myself. And I'm gonna save that information for the end to let you know if I'm going to continue with them or not. But first, let me tell you guys, HelloFresh, which many of you guys probably know of and probably have heard of, they are a meal kit delivery service. Let me see, they have the items that come are pre-portioned, everything is separated, and you can get, from what I saw, it's like 3 meals per week for up to 4 people. That's the one I chose. 3 meals a week to feed 4 people in the house, which ranged about $90 to $100. They do have a lot of different options. You can customize your box to where, like, if you don't want to get meat, you don't have to get meat. If you just want all veggies, it just depends on what you want. But I was always, like I said, interested in in ordering me a box, not working with them. It just happened to be that way. Yeah, so I was always interested in getting their box because I've seen so many reviews. You guys, Pooh Bear is right here. That he said hi. Yeah, so what I was saying was I was always interested in purchasing a subscription from them to try them out, and so yeah, it just happened to go this way. Okay, also if you are interested, before I get into my video, in getting you a subscription or ordering HelloFresh, let me see, you go to hellofresh.com and you can use my code PrettyNflawed14 to get 14 free meals, including free shipping. I'm hoping that they let me get 14 free meals. So make sure y'all take advantage of that, because 14 free meals and including free shipping, that's pretty good. So the reason why in the description or on the title you guys are seeing that I'm saying my teen is going to cook for me is because you know, I know how to cook, she knows how to cook, but I just wanted to see how convenient it would be for my daughter to cook with HelloFresh, because there's a lot of times that I'm really busy and she loves to be in the kitchen, she loves to cook. So I figured HelloFresh would be a really good way, because everything comes pre-portioned and in a bag already. You know, I just figured it would be really, really good for her to cook dinner for me 3 nights out of the week. You know, 3 nights that I don't have to think about food. And then also, you know, sometimes I run out of ideas for dinner, and I tend to, over the years, like go to my normal stuff, like, you know, just things that I always cook. And HelloFresh offered a variety of things that I may have never have eaten. Like, for instance, one of these recipes had fig jam. I was like, I ain't never cooked with no fig jam, or, you know, so my daughter, she cooked with it. So at this point right now, she just cooked her last meal. I'm going to go through and show you guys the video of everything that she did. We literally just finished, or I'm still eating the last meal that she made, which you guys will see. Yeah, I'm trying not to do too much talking. So this is how everything played out. I'm gonna show you guys the footage, and then I'm gonna come back and talk to you guys about my decision and if I'm going to continue with HelloFresh or not. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do is check out all the ingredients. There was some special offers in there, right there. That was actually a gift that's down in the box. And then they put the recipes on top. So that one, have the burgers, and then there's one more underneath. Okay, now look at that packaging. Isn't that cool? So you open that flap, and then each meal is individually packaged with the name on the bag. So you can't get this wrong. And then it had that little sign right there that reminded you to check underneath the ice, because that's where they put the meat, and it was nice and fresh and cold. And I think that was amazing. Oh, okay, right there they added a ginger beer, which was actually really, really good. So here I was just showing you the meat, the ground pork, the ground beef, and then they had some chicken in there. And right here, I just wanted you to see how nice and fresh that looked. And so I was just showing you that. And then here's the chicken. So I was asking my daughter, which one are you going to start with? And she was going through the steps to decide which one. And she chose the Balsamic Fig Chicken first. So that's what she's going to start with. Oh, there's that fig jam that I was talking about. And these are little packets of broth. So as you see, everything comes pre-measured, pre-everything, just ready to be cooked. So she's washing her potatoes. Look at those green beans, nice, fresh, green. I got her to cut this red onion on the first day, but at the second and third day, she was not messing with the onions. And during this time that she was cooking, I was just really letting her do her thing. I was recording, but I wasn't like over her, telling her, no, don't do this, no, don't do that. I was letting her do everything on her own without saying anything. I wanted her to get a feel for, what she was doing, even though she cooks, but this was a little more extensive for her. But I can say she did an amazing job. Okay, here she's just seasoning the chicken. And on the recipe card, it said salt and pepper. But of course, we had to add our own. So you seen her adding some lemon pepper. And that's where the color came from. We did do the salt and pepper, but we added our own. So as she started the chicken, she went over and she checked on the green beans. She's just moving them around. And the recipe called for her to add some lemon zest to them. So that's what she's doing, which I had never done before. And they were actually really good. Here she's just flipping over her chicken and making sure everything's cooked all the way through. And she's adding oil. She's going to use the same pan that the chicken came out of to saute her onions and her rosemary. Here she's adding her vinegar. And the fig jam. Look at that sauce. it said to add some water, and that's what she did. And while she's doing that, she pulled out her potatoes to let them rest, and then she added a little bit of butter to the sauce as well. And that was pretty much it. She chopped, or she sliced up the chicken. That's what it was supposed to look like. I say it might not look like the picture, but it was pretty good. Look at that. I think she did a great job. And that fig sauce was really good. This says cook time 35 minutes, prep was 10. So this is everything that was in the bag. She just pulled everything out. There she goes, washing those potatoes again. This time she's cutting them into steak fries, so they're going to be a lot thicker. She's drizzling her oil and adding the seasoning packet that they had. I can't recall exactly what the seasoning was at the moment, but there she goes, popping those in the oven and put the timer on. Now she's doing her onions, and I believe she added, what did they put? Some vinegar. She's pickling those onions for later. And it called for a little bit of sugar. The burgers had some kind of special sauce, so that's what she's making right here. And as you can see, she's just breezing through all of this, and it's super easy for her. So after she made her sauce, she's going to sit it to the side and let it, rest while she goes over and sautés her onions. And she's doing the ground beef. She put her seasonings in there, and she's just stirring it up until she makes her patties, and then that's when she threw them in the pan with a little bit of oil. Her potatoes came out of the oven, and then right here she's adding her cheddar cheese onto the patties after they were done. Okay, so then the recipe called for her to put those pickled onions with the vinegar inside of the secret sauce. And I can't even remember if that thing says secret sauce. I'm just calling it secret sauce. Then she stirred it up, and then she added it to the bread. She added her patty, some of the sauteed onions, a tomato, and then her top bun. The recipe did call for the buns to be toasted, but however, she didn't toast hers. She chose not to, but that burger was really good. Okay, now moving on, saucy pork burrito bowls. The jasmine rice it came with, we actually didn't use. We had our own jasmine rice, and we just put some in the rice cooker. But, I mean, it was cool that they, had the jasmine rice for you. So it's saying cook the rice, but we already have ours in the cooker. She has some peppers and everything. So she's zesting her lime, which was not her favorite thing to do. She's cutting her peppers. She added a little bit of lime to her little concoction there of onions and tomatoes. And she just followed the directions for everything. I didn't really have to step in and help her. That was the peppers right there with the onions. And you guys, that smelled so good. And they were so good. So here she's going to do her ground pork, like ground beef. She just grounded it up and cooked it down. And then it caused for her to put that Tex-Mex sauce in there with a little bit of water. And after she browned it and was done with that, or as it's cooking, she's putting her rice from the rice cooker in the bowl. And I believe, the recipe called for you to put some lime zest. Did I say lemon a little while ago? Lime zest in the rice with some cilantro and stir it around, which I have never done really, and it was good. Then she put some of her pork crumble on top and some of the peppers and the onions on top of that. Can you imagine all these flavors that's in there? Okay, she was supposed to drizzle that, but it just kind of plopped off the spoon. And I told her to try it a second time, and she was like, that's as good as I'm gonna get, Mom. Then she added her tomatoes and her onions on top of all of that. And that was it. And that meal was really, really good. I was pleased with every one that they sent. Okay, so you guys seen everything, and here's the 3 recipes that she cooked. And like I said, the last one was the saucy pork burrito bowl, which I just pretty much finished up right here. Don't mind my Halloween bow. But and let me tell you, every single meal that she cooked, saucy pork burrito bowl, special sauce house burger, the balsamic fig chicken, every meal was amazing. And it was so easy for her to just follow all of the directions and do exactly what was needed. The only thing that I did, you know, I think I said it in the video, the only thing I did cut in and kind of help with was washing the chicken. I just felt more comfortable with washing the chicken, even though she knows how. I'm still showing her how to clean chicken really good, and you know. So that was the only thing that I helped her with. Other than that, I will say she doesn't like cutting onions, so I did step in and help with the onion part after the second meal. So you know, but that was pretty much it. So on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm giving HelloFresh a 10. If you have a teen or a kid that is interested in cooking, but you know, maybe you don't have the time to go through like a menu book, figure out the ingredients, go to the store, pick out the ingredients, and then let them come home and you monitor them, HelloFresh made it so easy for them to send everything that was needed in this bag. As you saw, the meat came at the bottom of the box with a frozen pack on top of it, so the meat was really, really fresh. And you know, it said don't forget about the ingredients, which may be hiding under the ice. So you know, they kept everything came fresh. The vegetables were nice and green and fresh, and everything was just perfect. So like I said, if you have a teenager or a child that you are getting prepared to start cooking and stuff, this will be perfect for them. Like I said, I even was interested in some of this because I'm like, you know, I'm looking at it like I would not have cooked with fig jam. So yeah, I found it to be very, very useful. And on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm giving it a 10. It gets a big thumbs up for me. And that's gonna be it. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching my baby girl cook me 3 meals. We did record 3 nights in a row. So, you know, I had to record her doing everything, but that was really, really fun. And did you enjoy it? She's right here. I don't know if you guys can hear her. What'd you say? Yeah. She said, yeah. So she did enjoy this, and she definitely wants me to continue getting HelloFresh, whether I get it sponsored from the company or not. I'm definitely going to continue getting HelloFresh. But like I said, you can customize it. I don't know if I'm gonna get it every single week or maybe a few times in a month. I don't know, but I am going to definitely look into it. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget, if you are planning on I'm trying to look down to get my code. If you are planning on trying it out, don't forget to use my code PrettyNflawed14 to get your free 14 meals. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll talk to you guys real soon in my next video. Bye.
Bye.